Okay, so have a nice evening, day, or I don't know what's time at your country. So my name is Daniela. I'm Daniela Bimova, and I come from the Czech Republic. I'm teaching at the Faculty of Science, Humanities, and Education of the Technical University of Liberec. And I would like to show you something that we create together with our students. And I started to participate on such things with Anna that can introduce herself very quickly as well if she wants.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Anna Wan. I'm here at the University of Southern Mississippi, and I run the Makerspace Eagle Maker Hub. And unfortunately, there's a lot going on today. Our Makerspace is moving today to another space. So luckily, I have work study students that are doing that. But if I dip out real quick, uh, Dr. Bimova has the best presentation planned for us. So thank you all for being here.
Okay, thank you, Anna, for introducing yourself. So, I participated in the previous workshop, and I must tell you that I created something another one than I heard or that I saw. And this workshop will be really very active for you because we created some tasks for you for solving. You will see it's created. Virtually, electronically, so you can participate with us. And I will share my screen together with you. Oh, yeah, this one. So hopefully you'll see my screen now. You should see there when 3D objects move, linking GeoGebra and fabrication. Is it true? Yeah? Yeah,
Yep,
perfect.
all
Thank
good.
you very much for confirmation. And now, I've created a so-called GeoGebra book, and in this GeoGebra book, there are created some problems. And I also created not only GeoGebra book, but also the GeoGebra Classroom. And I will ask you to enter the GeoGebra Classroom. I try to um, send you to the to chat the link. Yeah. So please use this link and uh, enter the virtual classroom of GeoGebra. I will see, yeah, somebody is here. So you can see on my screen who is here. Oh, four participants are here. That's great. I don't know how many participants we are together. 15. So 14 participants should be there if everybody would like to participate with me. So does anybody else would like to participate and doesn't know how to do or how to enter the room, the GeoGebra classroom? So okay, I will start and you can follow us. So I got also here the possibility to hit the names. So anybody know or who is under which name? And now we will start with problem 1A, and I won't be here in this classroom together with you because I will use somebody of your account, and I don't want to do that. So I will be here in the GeoGebra book. And if you tick on here on the left side, in your GeoGebra room, the GeoGebra applet will appear to you. And you can read the first problem. And the first problem is that you've got a cube that has got the colored faces. On each face of this cube, there's another color. So it is described here. So the front face is green, the back face is white, the top face is red, the bottom face is orange, the left side face is blue, and the right side face is yellow. And your task is to revolve or roll the cube on the trace that is drawn here in the 2D window or 3D window of GeoGebra, and mark or color the squares according to the appropriate colors, how the cube rolls. So the first one we can do together, and I will show you how to color the squares. So if you will take by the left button on the square, and here on the right upper corner of the 2D window, you will see the tools, and the first tool is for the colors. Because here are not all the colors, so you can tick plus, and as you tick plus, the color palette or the colors will appear here, and you can choose what color will be here. So if we know that the cube is placed by the button with the orange face, and on the right side or right face there is yellow, so it means that the first square should be yellow because the cube will, I try to show it to you. So you've got it here, and the cube will move like that. Yeah. So you must imagine that, and now you can color this square by yellow. If it is only thick or not so not so intensive colors, so you can move with the slider and make it thinner or thicker. So do you understand what's the task? Yeah, so please try, you can try to start with coloring if you know what to do. So you must have on your mind that the cube is a little bit revolving. So now it will move to the front. So it means in the direction to you, but something changed. So the position of the cube changed according to the first position. Yes, and as I see, so somebody of you started to solve the problem, so that's great. So I give you some minutes to solve the first task. So as I see, somebody is at the end of this task. If you would like, you can continue to the task problem 1b. Yeah, it's possible. The task is the same, but you've got a little bit help there in problem 1b with that there is situated or placed the model of the cube, the virtual model, and touching the right button of the mouse or touchpad, you can move with the screen if you want. This cube is fixed. It is placed there and it's not possible to move with it. Yeah, but the task is the same as in A1, in 1A, sorry. So if you've got 1A, if you finished 1A, so you can continue with 1B, and then next you can continue with the next tasks if you want.
So
If
we have
anybody has got any questions, so you can ask. Sorry, Sarah.
no, you're good. There are a couple questions. So I think some people are having problems with which Dr. Anna answered one of them. But it seems the website was freezing, so they were wondering if there was a reset button
Res
or like an
Restart the
undo.
website. Hmm. Okay, I will look to the chat. Mhm. So if you write there your name, so you should return back to your solutions. So there shouldn't be a problem if it freezes. So for example, to close it and to return back. If your button is great for return back, so it means that there is no step before. There was no step before. So two new ones. You mean two red colors on the right side? No, the button is orange, and maybe that when it is used together with the trace, that the color a little bit changed. So, but the top is red and the bottom is the orange color. When you try to use colors, it so if it freezes when you are using the colors, and if you've got, for example, the tablets or iPads, so here should be also the tool like Pero. Pero is the pen. So you can use pen and you can, for example, write the color. So you can write yellow. Sorry, I've got a mouse. So yellow. And it's also the kind of solution or possibility how to write it. Uh, somebody deleted everything. It's impossible because if it is shared, so it shouldn't be deleted. So maybe only in your kind of account. So if you will go back and once again, so it will be once again like at the beginning. And as I see, so some of you are working and continuing with the task number 2. So somebody is not struggling with that. So if anybody has got the number 2, so you can continue with C. And in C, there is the cube that is moving. But the faces of the cube are of the same color. And you can move with the cube by touching the buttons. So the first step of rolling makes, if you touch the first button, if you touch the second button, so the second step of rolling, the cube once again rolls. And in the third step of rolling, once again, the cube rolls. So if anybody is ready with problem 1B, so you can continue with 1C. And I will go to look what's in the chat. Red squares. I had to remove those to be able to do anything. So I will look who is that with the red squares. And who wrote here with the red squares? You are in task number 1 or task number 2? Red squares. Have a look. Yes, no. So I can't, the person that who has got troubles with the red squares, because I can't see maybe this one. You can't see the colors. Okay, if you can't see the colors, so the colors are here. You must tick the square, then tick this button, and the tools appear. So you will tick here on the left, on the most left button. So there are the colors. Tick plus, and the palette of the colors appear. Yes, so you can choose here the colors and change the color of the square. And here is the thickness. You can make it more thicker, the color, or less thicker. So as I see, somebody is starting to solve the task number 4. That's great. And or task number D. So it means that you've got here the another kind of cube, and yeah, you can see it is the colored cube now. But please continue step by step solving the problems A, B, C, and D. Don't switch. Is anybody else fighting with something?
Hi, this is Sarah.
It's freezing for you. Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if maybe while they're doing some of the work, if you could give us a little bit more background on who you're using this program with or how they're using it.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, you tried something to solve, and this is the GeoGebra software, and I am preparing together with my students such dynamic applets. It is not so easy to create it. Now it looks that maybe that it is, but behind there are really hidden a lot of constructions. And if anybody knows how to, for example, create the dynamic applets in GeoGebra, so he or she knows that it is not a really easy thing. And I am teaching the course that is denoted geometric software. The students are starting with constructing some planar things, so it means that we use only the 2D screen. But as you know, as you see, so it is possible to work together in 2D as well as in 3D. And I can show you if you will take here or you must go to my GeoGebra book if you would like, and I will send you the link. Once again, sorry to chat. Yeah, here. Yeah, it is the GeoGebra book now. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. And here in GeoGebra book, you can open any of the applets. And if you take here on the three lines, so you can open this sorry. Oh, sorry. You can open this applet in no, I will open it like that, like the GeoGebra file. Yeah, and now you will see how it looks in the offline version. And we can also show here something that are really hidden behind. and my students are creating the constructions that are hidden here. So I will show algebra window. And in the algebra window, you can see all the things that were used here. For example, there is the helpful circle for that is used for moving one of the cubes that revolves there. So I will hit this, and maybe what can be useful for you or interesting for you, it can be I can uh, I can display it back, but I will use here and stop the movement. And one thing that is really very nice is show the trace. And there was also one problem that I was asking for example, creating the trace of the point, how the cube is moving. Yeah, so it is shown in 3D window. And if I will make here the second step, I can stop it here and show the trace of this point. I will return this to back, but sorry, this point is the most important one. Oh, I will return it back and start moving. And for example, it's also possible to do the things like that. In the third step of moving, there is no trace of the point because the trace is standing or is fixed. And in the fourth step of moving, I must once again stop it and make the trace of this point because it is impossible here to move or to use the same cube for all the movements. So for each movement or each step of movement, there is used another cube. And for example, here you can see the perpendicular to point of view on the trace. Now you can see some parallel trace here. So that's another thing that can be used here in this. And what I am using next together with the students is that we are modeling also the virtual models that we 3D print. And I had here the web link to the web page printables, and in printables there I've got some models for 3D printing, and I've inserted here the cube for our problems, for the cube with the colored faces, and the next problems are for the cube with the closed spatial polyline, as well as the cube with some symbols on its faces. Those problems are the other problems here. The second set of problems is for the dice, so it means for the cube with the points on their faces. But here you can see, for example, here you can see the next task for the cube with the symbols on the faces. Now I would like to ask you, because we didn't solve all the problems, but I had there's some questionnaire for you at the end, or maybe that you can write only the first items there. And I want to ask you for some things in the questionnaire. You can find it after the second set of the problems. And I wanted to ask you, for example, to fill in the first the first 4 or 5 items. And after that, I think the 14th one or 13th one, because you didn't use everything, every problem. So can I ask it for you to fill it in?
I think it would greatly help us get more insight on this book for sure, a virtual book, but also it does help the practice of linking math to technology and digital fabrication as we look at um, it, so if you're in, I've noticed that some of you are in school maker spaces, and to increase, the contact and reach to the math classes, some of the math teachers are coming out trained with GeoGebra and other virtual manipulatives. And this is one that has easily 3D type things. And I know if you're coming from the Fab Lab mindset, the Fab Lab group of things, you're probably more familiar with Tinkercad or SketchUp or something like that. But if we're trying to reach the math teachers where they are, GeoGebra is kind of that middle ground, um, where you could see them, like if they're already GeoGebra users, this isn't too far of a step for them to step into the 3D world to do an interactive activity this way. So we hope to hear from you in the questionnaire too. So thank you.